Are you looking for answers or guidance? Join us on Across the Veil, and let our psychics help guide you. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, welcome to Across the Veil. I'm your host Kat, and on tonight's show we have Psychic Grace. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Psychic Kat. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And have you had a nice day?
I have. It's been rainy, but it's a good day. It's a good day.
Okay, very hot here. We're in a heat wave.
Oh, are you? Oh boy.
Yeah, hot all night. It was really hot. Still hot, but warm. We have a viewer. Hello. Thank you for tuning in to Across the Veil. So now, what cards have you got with you?
Well, I'm using these. I tend to use these a lot, the spirit messages, because they're always I find them to be very accurate. I'm going to be bringing in new cards at a later date, but for now, these are my favorite, and they seem to speak to most people, well, everybody that I do readings with. So, yeah.
Amazing. And you can communicate with past ones.
Yes.
And you're amazing when you do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, such a gift you have there.
Thank you.
Communicating with the dirt. We help so many people, don't we? Really?
Yeah, we sure do. And it is definitely a blessing to be able to reach to our spirits on the other side, because they want to reach us as much as we want to reach them. Yeah,
exactly. Hello to Frank. Thank you for tuning in and tagging Brandy for us. So I was going to ask you, do you work with archangels, and which ones do you work with?
I do. I work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, I find them to be very strong. When I call them, I can feel them immediately. So
yeah,
that's a good thing. It's very good.
Nice. Yeah, and of course you've got your own guides.
I do. Yes, I do. I have a few.
I know you do. I feel you're very much female orientated ghosts around you also at the moment.
I do. I have a lot of female spirits around me. Yes. Yeah. So it's very comforting.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Hi, we have a few viewers. Thank you for watching Across the Veil. I'm Kat, your host. Tonight we have Psychic Grace. Now she is doing one free one-card questions. If you want a more in-depth, they are $20 as a 3-card reading. Also, we could get you with the show, so leave a comment, and we could get you with the show next on Grace's next show. Frank says she knew that there was those 3 steps between my sister's kitchen and living room, and so much about her. It's worth the reading. Did you read for him?
Thank you, Frank. Thank you very much. Yes, I appreciate that. The feedback. Yeah, that's great. And anybody else out there, if you want to join, it's a 1-card free reading. And for a donation of $20, you can have a 3-card reading or personal reading. So please, by all means, come on by and say hello. Let us know where you're from and how the weather is in your part of the world.
Yeah. Ask you. So do you work with chakras? Also, do you?
I do. Yes, I do. I do. And sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's great. The chakras are amazing. I'm taking Reiki right now. I just finished my level 2 yesterday, and yes, so now I'm able to heal other people. And I tell you, there's not anything quite like that, being able to heal other people. I mean, you can do that with mediumship as well by bringing in their loved ones, but being able to heal people is truly, I believe, a gift. And yeah, so it's
definitely a gift. We have a couple of viewers, and we are doing, Psychic Grace is doing 1 free 1-card questions. So please put your question in. And if you want a more in-depth, that are $20. Just let us know if you would like that reading. So I'm just going to do bit more sharing and get this light out.
Absolutely.
How was your Christmas and New Year, Grace?
It was great. Yeah, it was quiet. I'm used to having a lot of family, but like everybody else, we've had to minimize, but that's good. I think that COVID, taking the positive out of it, we're certainly learning more about ourselves as we hunker down and, get more introspective.
Yeah, a lot of people have woken up, had awakenings, being by themselves. Yeah. So, do you want to show us some of your cards you've got there? I know they're lovely.
Absolutely. This is Spirit Messages, and they speak to a lot of people. Actually, everybody that I've drawn cards on for, and they speak especially to me. I've been using them for many years, and I find them to be very accurate. And of course, spirit comes to everybody individually through the cards. So when I draw a card for somebody, it's obviously spirit coming to them and giving them a message that they want the person to know. And it's it's pretty incredible. A lot of people, they don't get a chance to do that, and when they do, their heart is opened.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing, it's a blessing to be able to work with past ones.
Yes, it is. It is.
And when they speak to us, it's just an amazing feeling when you get that message from them.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it.
Yes. Yeah.
I switch off. A lot of some psychics, can't switch it off, and that's a real issue. Could you switch yours off? The medium?
Yeah, it's all about grounding, right? When you bring spirit in, and then you ground yourself, and then when you close off, because it's not really good to leave yourself open. And some people, it's hard for some people. Obviously, everybody's different, but it certainly is a lot healthier, I think, in the long run, to be able to close down. And the spirit. Pardon me?
You need to have balance.
You do have to have balance, and everybody has to know that spirit is always around us, and they want to come in probably more than we want them to come in. So they're just eagerly waiting for somebody that can access and tap into them and bring them in to give a message, or show their love to the people that they've left behind.
Yeah,
yes.
We're a vessel for them. Yeah. Please put in a question if anyone would like a one-card question. Psychic Grace is doing in for free. If you want more in depth for our $20 free card reading. And hello to everyone out on all our other platforms. Thank you for listening. So tell us a bit about, your awakening. How old were you when you realized the afterlife was around us?
I was about 7 years old, and then throughout my life, I had a lot of signs, and then my journey took me to some pretty trying times, which most people go through, and the spirits came to me more often, and were really kind of almost hitting me over the head to say we're here. And it took me a while to figure it out, but then I had an awakening about 6 months ago. Like a true awakening, and it's been wonderful ever since. But I've always seen spirit and felt them around me. It's just the communicating part, being able to share it with other people, has been opening, a lot for myself and the people around me, my family.
So you were born with the gift.
I was, yes.
Yeah. It runs through your family.
Yes, it does. Yes.
Yeah. Like generations and generations does.
Yes.
Very strong. It's a very strong gift through your family.
Yeah, well, the women have been very strong in my family, so they're from Ireland. Just saying.
Okay, that's fine. Hi to everyone tuning in, and thank you for watching Across the Veil. Please put in your question if you've got a free question for Psychic Grace. I know she'd love to do you a card. More in depth are $20. So So that's good. It's good. You know, awakenings can be scary. When I had mine 35 years ago, there was no, you know, the internet wasn't like this, so I had to go to the library. It was, you know, I had some very scary times because I couldn't talk to anyone. Because, you know, back 35 years ago, if you were to talk about, you know, you've seen a ghost, everyone would think you're crazy. You know, you get committed into a psych ward. It's very scary back then. You had to be very careful. Now it's more accepted because of all the social media platforms. We're out there now.
That's right. Yeah, I've spoken to several people that have been, you know, doing this or had awakenings, pardon me, many, many, many years ago when it wasn't accepted. And that in itself is a journey, which I'm sure that you're very familiar with, right?
I am very much. I went to the library. I was looking at, you know, I got into looking at tarot cards and, you know, I didn't go witchcraft side of it. I just went tarot cards, understood my angels, archangels, and, you know, read up about spiritual things, but never crossed onto witchcraft with my gift. Have you?
No, I have not. I have not. I've spoken to people that have, and that's a whole different dimension. I think, you know, it's a good thing for people that enjoy doing it, but I think it's like it's a calling, right? Just like mediumship is, or whatever.
It is a calling, witchcraft.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Yes.
I love, you know, herbs. I'd love to be able to work with herbs one day and, you know, stuff like that.
Yes.
I love plants and sage, but I've never been one to do spells.
Yeah. Although sometimes in our life, people we meet, we would like to give a spell on something. So maybe
anyone else that's watching and does witchcraft, let us know. You do spells?
Yes, please share with us. We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of diversity out there. So I'm sure everybody will have a great story to tell on how they started their journey down, you know, anything spiritual. And we can
it's amazing how the angels wake people up, and everyone's journey is different.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a very, you know, to have that moment in your life, it's a very powerful moment in your life to be woken up to what exists in the outer realm, I think.
Yes. And when spirit comes through you, it's a feeling that I can't even describe. It's like so amazing, like just to feel yourself blending with spirit and, you know, hearing their thoughts and seeing things that they're showing you. It's truly, truly incredible. So,
do you do remote viewing?
No, I haven't done remote viewing. It's something that I'm looking at perhaps one day. But I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's becoming more and more, you know, a choice for people to look into and to envelop with their skills. So I'm sure.
Yeah. I think remote viewing is like, you know, it's a gift you're given. You can't learn. Like, you can learn about it, but you can't get it. It's going to be given to you from the universe.
Yes. And I'm sure a lot of people go through their life and they don't even know that, you know, they're aware of it. So
exactly.
Guidance and have you done it before?
I do remote viewing, yes. With my eyes closed, I could do it.
Oh, that's very
yeah, it's like having your eyes open and you see things.
That's very cool.
Does anyone else out there do remote viewing? Let us know. Or does witchcraft? We were just saying before, neither of us do witchcraft, but we'd like to know if anyone does. Now, Tanya would like a 3-card. They are $20, Tanya. The link is in the under the live. Sorry. if you want to click on that, and Psychic Grace can do your reading.
That'd be great. That'd be great, Tanya. I'd love to give you a 3-card reading. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for watching us, Tanya.
Yes.
Tanya's been on many of our shows. I'm sure, Tanya, you have, or I've seen your face around on Facebook too. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you everyone else for watching Across the Veil. While we're waiting for Tanya, if anyone would like a free 1-card question, please put your question in. 3 cards are $20. The link doesn't click. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, just one moment. Let's have a look at this link. All right. Do you want to talk about your awakening a bit more and how much joy it's brought to your life? And we'll get this link fixed up.
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned, as a young girl, I felt spirit around me all the time. There was a lot of times that I felt like I had out of body experiences, and it didn't scare me, which was quite nice. Being a small child, I've heard of other people that were, but it was pretty cool. And then as I got older, spirit was coming to me in a lot of ways. I'd see physical things, like things would jump off the counter or doors would slam, and coins would appear out of nowhere. So I had a lot, but I guess I wasn't ready because I was on my journey like everybody. And then when I about 6 months ago, I had I've had some losses, and I came to a point in my life where I just totally surrendered. And that's when Spirit decided to let me know that they're with me, and gave me the blessing of being able to bring Spirit in for other people and share the love and the many memories that people have here that they long to see again, or feel or hear. Different things from their loved ones. So truly, it's a beautiful thing having Spirit come back and visit you. And I have my spirits. I have 5 of them actually that are here, and I feel them running through the house and sit on my bed and poke me, and it's a lot of things that if you had told me probably years ago I wasn't ready to hear it, I probably wouldn't have believed it. So it's truly a blessing. So that's why I would like to share with any of you, if you'd like to have a free reading, 1 card reading, or a donation of $20 for 3 cards or a reading. And I can give you my information at the end of the show if you'd like to have a private reading. That would be great.
Tanya, are you still there? The link doesn't seem to be working on Facebook. I don't know why. If you'd like to type that link in for us into your PayPal. Is that okay?
Sure. Just bear with me here.
There we go. There's the link, Tanya, up there on the screen.
I don't have any in show reading.
That's the right link, isn't it? Psychic Grace. grace3@gmail.com.
Absolutely. But there's no hyphen at the beginning of it. So in case people think there's a hyphen there's none. So it's just gracethroughguidance3@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. So let us know how you go with that, Tanya.
This technology, sometimes it's it's a little frustrating.
Yeah. And Tanya, if you'd like to, she wants it in the comments. If you'd like to get in the studio, I could quickly send you the link to get in the studio. Just let us know.
I apologize. I'm just trying to see if there's some way that I can.
She's done. You would have got a notification from Tanya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sent it, so it'll come through.
Okay.
So, Tanya, did you want the link to get in the studio and we can see if we can get you in quickly? Or would you like to just do it in the comments? She'll probably do it in the comments. Just wait and see what she says.
Okay. I'm still trying to see here. I apologize. I'm
Has it come through yet?
I can't see it for some reason. It's not.
All right, it should come through. We'll just give it a couple more minutes.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, Tanya, I'll send you a link. everyone for watching. We're just getting Tanya in the studio for a reading.
Okay, I apologize. I'm not really sure why it's not.
Has it come through yet?
I can't. No, I don't see it coming through. So I don't know if it's the internet or if something is going on here. Okay. Yeah, I do. I just received it, Tanya. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it takes a bit sometimes to come through.
Yeah. Okay. So bear with me here.
It's up to you, Tanya. We'll do it in the comments. We'll just give her a couple of minutes.
Sure.
So anyone else watching, on all our other platforms, hi, thanks for watching and listening. She said comments is fine, the link isn't opening. Okay, so we'll get you in next time, Tanya. I'll send you an application later to fill out, and we'll test your webcam for you, and we can get you in on another show. Now, I'm going to leave you with this reading, Psychic Grace.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tanya. All right. Whereabouts are you from, Tanya? Do you mind sharing what part of the world you're living in? And is there anything in particular that you're looking to know about that I could share with you? Oh, Texas. I'm up in Canada. I'm up in Vancouver, BC. So I think our weather is pretty similar. Okay, I'm going to draw 3 cards. I'm going to do the 3-card reading, which is your immediate past, your future, or pardon me, your present, and your immediate future. Okay. Okay. So the first card that I've drawn for you is Stay Connected, Tanya. So I'm feeling that maybe lately you've been going through some personal issues, and you haven't felt connected. You felt disconnected, and it's made you feel very alone. You've been feeling very you've been feeling sad. It's like some type of a loss that I believe that you've gone through. So you weren't connecting, and I believe that Spirit was coming to you, telling you to please stay connected, because if you let go of that, then we flounder, and we all need a connection. So the connection is very important for you, especially when you're going through some trying times, especially when you're going through a breakup or a loss, which I'm feeling that that's what you've gone through. There's been some type of sever in a relationship, or even maybe somebody's passed. So staying connected is what is the card that's come up for you. And, all of us go through a lot when we go through heartache or sad times. And of course, just life in general hasn't been easy for everybody. So we tend to internalize things, and we don't listen to things that come to us perhaps the way we should. We're not listening with our ears. We're just listening with our being, so to speak, and we're not really hearing. So we become disconnected from all of the things that are important to us. And I'm feeling anxiety inside for you, that there's something that's really it hasn't been pleasant, and it hasn't been easy for you. So I'm sorry for that. So the card is to stay connected, which I'm feeling now that you've realized that that's what you should have been doing. Embracing the moment So that's the card that's for you presently. So again, that's transitioning from staying connected to embracing the moment and really looking at what it is that you're feeling truly. A lot of times when we go through different challenges, like you've gone through, we don't embrace what spirit is bringing to us. So there's a message behind what you're going through. Every single thing that happens to us, it's usually a choice. It is a choice, and there's always a consequence to it. So even as subconsciously we make a choice for something, we don't always rationalize the consequence of what's going to come with that. So embracing the moment, you is what you're going through right now, and you need to dig deeper into yourself and understand why you made the decision that you did, and if it's going to serve you if you continue feeling like that, or if it's going to serve you better just to let it go. Because a lot of times we stay stuck. We just get stuck. We can't move forward, and we don't really look at everything that's in front of us in a positive way. We tend to take the negative things and again internalize it, and it just makes us not happy, which I'm sure that I mean, that's pretty common sense. So Spirit is telling you to really embrace who you are and what you have to offer, because I'm feeling that you didn't appreciate yourself as much as you should have concerning a situation that's recently happened. So embracing this moment in time, whether in the last couple of weeks up until now, listen to that voice inside of you and step out of where you are. You really need to shake it off, and you need to move forward, because you deserve more than what you're giving yourself credit for. You're not honoring your true self and the love that you have inside. So again, embracing this moment of who you are and how much love you have to give, and how much you have to give, period, to anybody. The card for your immediate future is stand your ground. So when you embrace that moment and you finally come to the realization that you don't deserve to be at the place that you're at, stand your ground on it. Quite often when we feel vulnerable, when things happen to us, when people talk to us that are trying to give us advice, we get caught up in it, and we go back and forth in our mind. Should I do that? Or maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm not, good enough to do this. But standing your ground and listening to that inner voice and moving forward, what's best for you, and what's best for you. And again, it's a process. We're all on a journey, and this is a part of your journey where you've come to a fork in the road, and Spirit is telling you through these cards that were chosen for you, that you need to make a decision to make change for you, Tanya. You need to stand up and stand in your light and in your love, and just not let other people or other situations affect you in a way that's not going to make you happy, because we weren't put on this earth to stay unhappy. We were meant to be happy. And spiritually, you feel your spirit. I know that you do. And sometimes you push it down, or you push it aside and you don't listen, but your spirit is telling you that stand your ground, move forward, and don't allow these situations. And there's an old term called once burnt, twice shy. Some of us tend to not listen to that, because our journey and our lessons in life are to keep making the same mistake. So if this is a choice that you've made and and it's not resonating with you, truly just listen to it and sit with it and stand your ground about it, and just start to do a lot of self-talk to yourself and give yourself a lot of self-love, because you deserve it. You've been through a lot. I can feel that you've been through a lot, and it's pain is too much. We don't deserve to go through the pain that you've been going through. So I hope that this has helped. I hope that this resonates with you. If you want to, please give me some feedback, and just know that Spirit is always with you, and that there are good things coming to you. And this is, again, part of your process. So you need to just hug yourself and dig deep inside yourself and know that you are worthy of love. You're worthy of good. You're worthy of all positive things, because you're a beautiful soul, and you have, the rest of your journey to go on. Tanya says it does. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Tanya. Thank you for sharing that with me. And thank you for allowing me to call guides in to give you some messages that I hope resonated with you, like you said that it did. So that's good. I'm glad. So if anybody else would like a free card or a 3-card read for a $20 donation, please feel free to let us know you're here. Tell us how you're doing. Michelle, hello. Could I have a card, please, and thank you? Absolutely, you could, Michelle. Absolutely, you could. And what part of the world are you from, Michelle? I think the internet's a little bit slow today. Things are a bit slow. Okay, so the card that I pulled for you today, sorry, I put my glasses on, is Animal Kingdom. And this is, pardon me, this is the card that I've pulled for you. And Animal Kingdom is telling us that animals and creatures of all kinds are tremendous gifts for us. Liverpool, thank you. I'm glad that you're letting me know where you're from. That's a long ways from me, but that's nice. I hope your weather's good. Sorry. So the Animal Kingdom is the card that I pulled for you. And I believe that you obviously have pets, because this card wouldn't have come up and resonated with you if you didn't. As we know, animals, I believe all animals are earth angels. And the cats and the dogs, I mean, I have 2 cats and I have a dog. And I believe that you've had a pet that you've lost, or a couple over the years, but there's one in particular that's still around you in spirit. And if you have a pet now, they're connecting and they're taking care of you. So Animal Kingdom is a card that's just reminding us that all creatures, not only human beings, but all creatures, especially our domestic pets that we keep at home, not especially all animals, but your pets that you have around you all the time, you think about how much love and how much care that you give to them. And they're very appreciative of it. And the Animal Kingdom card is letting you know that all creatures are loving on you, and your animals that you have, your pets that you have, are your little spirits, and they may have been with you in another life. Michelle, Rain, no, hun, I don't have any pets. Oh, well, that's too bad, because I'm feeling that there was a pet that perhaps you'd had maybe when you were a child, because there is a pet around you. And if not, then truly the Animal Kingdom card is just to let you know that that when you see a cat or a dog or any type of a bird, any type of creature, that they are that they're there to watch you and give you love and project their spiritual being around you. Thank you for letting me pull a card for you. Cynthia, may I get a card, please? Thanks. Of course, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. Good afternoon to you too, Cynthia. So this card is a card that has been coming up a lot. This card is Mother's Love. And it's about the mother's, it's about the bond of a mother's love. And whether you have a mother in spirit or you have a mother that's living with you, is just letting you know that the connection to mother is obviously one of the strongest that there is. A mother's love is something that lifts us and never leaves us. It's an unconditional love. And this card's letting you know that there is unconditional love for you. And to let you know that that you should always remember and keep that in the front of your mind, that the love can never be broken, and that you are you're a special daughter and or granddaughter, and a mother's love can be, I believe, whether it's a mother or a grandmother, is generational, but they are certainly they look after you through the years. And just so that you know that that's a big piece of your heart that's being given to you from your mother or your grandmother. So thank you for asking for a card. Diona. Hello, Diona. How are you? Nice to see you. Michelle. Thanks, Michelle. I hope that resonated, hun. You're welcome. Tanya, you ladies have a blessed evening. Thank you, Tanya. You too. Please come back again. God bless. Cynthia says thank you. Thank you very much, Cynthia. I appreciate you coming by. So if anybody else would like a free card reading, or for a donation of $20, you can have a 3-card reading and or a personal reading. It's pretty rainy here. I'm in Canada. I'm in Vancouver, and it's the weather up here has just been crazy. Lots of rain and lots of wind, and I hear it's going to be a pretty crazy winter all the way around, except where Kat is in Australia. There's a heat wave going on there. So I guess it's a feast or a famine, if you will. It's all or nothing. So please stop by and let us know where you live, and let us know if you'd like a card, free card reading, or 3 cards for a $20 donation, and or a personal read. I do mediumship. I'm a medium, and I would love to bring your spirits in with you, or spirit guides in to share with you the spirit that you have that's not with you, and with you, although you don't know that they're with you, and miss them a lot, but they're with you all the time. So they want us to be with them, sometimes more than we want them. They're just waiting for the right person to be able to connect and come down, and they miss their earthly bodies, so they want to come down and say hello and let the people know that they've left behind how much that they love them, and how much they made an impact when they were in their earthly bodies down here. So come on down, come on in, say hello, let me know where you're from, let us know how the weather is. I'll pick you a card, do a reading for you, a 1-card reading, and or for $20 donation. I can do a 3-card and or a personal reading for you. So I guess this Christmas has gone by now, and everybody's just settling into January, and it's going to be a little while till summer. Everybody's wishing it was summer already. It seems to have been 2020 was a terribly long year for everybody. So we're trying to get through this winter part of it and get into the nice weather and good positive vibes, and just get together. I'm sure everybody's really missing out on the connection. It's been extremely hard for a lot of people, and those of us that still have family living with us, we should count our blessings, because a lot of people don't have that, and it's been very hard. It's caused all kinds of problems, and we need to have a reprieve from that. We need to have good times coming to people and lots of blessings.
Yes, that's true. No, you're reading great. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's really good. Anyone else has a question? Psychic Grace is doing 1 free card questions. More in-depth free card are $20. And you do communicate with the past ones, with our loved ones, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And like I was saying, they want to come in. They want to come in and to visit their loved ones. Spirit's just waiting to come and say hello.
Yeah. And Tanya, are you still watching? Tanya bought a reading before. Just see if she's still watching.
She said thank you. And I believe that she's gone, Kat, but she's...
You ladies have a blessed evening, yes. All right, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give her a message, but she's gone. But hi to everyone else watching and on all our other platforms. Thank you for tuning in. We go to iTunes, Spotify, a couple of them, and YouTube. So tell us your children. Now, the gift has kept running through the family.
Yes, it has. It certainly has. Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
My youngest daughter, she's very gifted, and it's very nice because when I got into it, she would say, "Mom, it's so cool that you get to see, our family members that have departed," and now she's coming into her own, if you will, and she's able to do and see them as well. So it's quite a thing. It's great.
Well, we have a paranormal show starting. End of this week, next week. I'll have to double check the dates, but it is coming up. We have some paranormal teams that are going to be on our shows. We also have a dream show where we'll be talking about dreams. We'll have a panel of psychics where you can come in and talk about your dreams. That is a free show to get your dreams analysed by us. And also we have on this Thursday on show we have Jason Figgis, UK movie producer, and we're all looking forward to that show also. But if anyone would like to get in the studio for a free reading of 1 card or more in-depth free reading 3 cards in the studio, I can arrange that for you in the next Psychic Grace. And which is good. It's good to get our clients in the studio. We get more of a connection, I think.
Absolutely. And to do readings is a lot easier as well.
Yeah.
It's nice to talk. It's it's not in person, but it's like in person, right?
Yeah.
You can see them and smile at them, and they can smile at you.
Yeah, it's a more intense reading when we get you in the studio.
Yes, of course, more in depth and more feeling. Yes.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. But please look out for our posts about our dream shows where you can get on. Talk about your dreams for free. We'll analyze it for you with a panel of psychics, and also our paranormal shows coming up. But Leanne, you'll be on again. Well, you're always on this time every
Monday.
day.
Yes, every Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm not really sure what time it is there in Australia right now.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, and so. If you'd like to get in the studio, please let us know. We can arrange that for Psychic Grace's next show. Please let us know. Yeah, I can send you an application for that. But so do you believe in fairies? A lot of people believe in fairies. I've never seen a fairy. But it could be a whole other realm, a whole other world God's put on the earth that we don't really know about. We don't know.
No.
A lot of people believe in fairies.
Well, I believe anything's possible. They say that fairies, actually, ironically, I have fairy cards.
No.
And they're pretty cool. I'm not as well versed in them as I am in the spirit cards, so I'm working on them. But they're very. You know what? I truly believe that anything is possible. And a lot of people are very very adamant that they've seen them and feel them, and that's awesome. I would love to. I haven't yet, but I would certainly love to. I
have seen a photo of a fairy a lady took on her hand. And it does look real. It looks like a fairy. And the photo wasn't edited or anything. And she truly believes in them. But that's the only fairy I've seen.
Yeah. Well, they say they're little earth angels, and they're not as dominant or prominent, if you will, um, and coming to us like spirit does. So I guess that the time will come when they'll all come out in full force and let us know that they're here.
I love all the old fairy tales when we grew up. You know, do you know Hans Andersen? Do you remember him?
Oh, yes. Yes.
He was one of my favorite. He was beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful books that they had back in the day.
Oh, and his illustration books were absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, Enid Blyton, her books, I want to collect them because I grew up with them. I've only got one of them. I lost them. I had the whole collection. I'd love to collect them again.
Oh, nice.
You know, Blyton?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out. Sorry?
Enid Blyton.
Oh, Aina. No, I've not heard of her. Is that a woman? Is she in the UK or?
I think, I'm not sure what she was. Somewhere, yeah, UK or America. She wrote about gollywogs. You know, the naughtiest girl in the school, and
yes.
Yeah, I want to collect them. I think they're amazing.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. It's all the old style. Everything from back then is all coming in now. Just like
imagine if we kept all our things, you know, because as you grow up, you move and you lose things and you give things away and you just leave. You don't really treasure the value in them back then. Well, I didn't. If I had everything I had now, I'd be very rich.
Oh, yeah. And what goes around in circle, when I was a teenager, they had high platform shoes and bell bottoms and all these really cool clothes that I wore. And if I had them today, they're a lot of money to pay for nowadays.
Yeah, I was looking on the internet at the game Pictionary. It's worth $30,000. This game, it was it's an original Pictionary. It was on eBay. Now I know eBay people can put any price, so I'm not saying that it's what it's worth. Yeah. But I did have a game Pictionary. I don't have it now. I did have one of the originals probably.
Yeah, I think we have hundreds of games locked or not locked, pardon me, in boxes. So we might even have one. That's something to look for.
Yeah, but you know, you got to look at go to websites where people are professionals and do this, because I know eBay, they do put anything sometimes.
Yeah, they do it because they can.
Yeah, because they can, and everyone follows the trend and they do it too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, food for thought.
We have a couple of viewers. Thanks for tuning in, and hi to everyone else on all the other platforms. Psychic Grace, we've got 12 minutes left. She's got time to do a few more mini readings. We are doing them for free tonight, one card readings. More in-depth reading are $20. So please let us know. Or if you've got just one question, put it in the comments for Grace. And
yes.
Yeah. So you've got a big family, do you?
I do. I have 3 daughters, if that's a big family. Yeah. And
out of family, a big family?
No, I don't. I have a lot of grandchildren, but outer family, it's not that big, but it's solid, right? It's pretty, yeah, they're not spread out. Like I know a lot of people who have family members that are everywhere.
Okay.
So it's nice to have them close.
I just got this feel like you've got a lot of love around you and a lot of character in your family. Yes,
thank you. Yeah, I have children in spirit as well, so that really lifts me up. Yes.
That must be about the family. I just feel you have a lot of around you.
Yes.
A lot of ghosts around you. They love you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now hello to Jennifer. She's new here. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you.
Jennifer, if you have a question, Psychic Grace is doing one free one-card questions. If you want more in depth, they're $20, where she could do mediumship and connect with loved ones for you. Have you ever done your family tree?
A big pardon?
Have you ever done your family tree?
No, I have not. I haven't. Have you?
No, but I feel you'd be surprised what's in your family tree.
Yeah.
Like you would be like, wow.
Yeah, I'm sure I would. It's
Hi, Facebook user.
Hello.
He or she would like a card. Do you have a name, please? And Psychic Grace can do you a card. You can just leave us your name. We need to work with something because you're not showing your picture or your name.
It helps a little bit for the connection, even if I have the name, please.
Yeah, and the reading you did before where you picked up she had animals. I thought she had spirit. You picked up a spirit animal around her.
Yes, I felt that. I said that I could have an animal, but I really felt strongly that she had a spirit animal around her. So perhaps when she was a child, we don't remember. We have pets growing up, and as they pass away, and then you don't even remember it until somebody will say something. You go, oh yeah, I had a little black cat, or I had a dog. So
you don't have to have. I don't think you have to have an animal in your life as a pet to have a spirit animal.
No, you don't. No, you don't. But I felt that she did
Yeah, she definitely had spirit animals around her.
Yes.
Now, we're just waiting for the Facebook user's name. Oh, no, go.
Nova. Okay, thank you, Nova. Okay, let me pull a card for you. So the card for you today, Nova, is to give back. Spirit is telling you that you're to give back. So I'm getting a feeling that things have been going smoothly for you, and what happens when that, which is a good thing, but sometimes we tend to take things for granted, and there's somebody that's been helping you with you love cats, that's great. Somebody that's been helping you, and it's something that's happened on a regular basis. And so Spirit is telling you that it's really time to just become aware of giving back to people. And it's not just you, it's all of us. We have things happen to us on a regular basis. People give to us, people call us, people stop and say hello, like even the smallest gesture. And we take it for granted. So, giving back and, taking the time to let other people know that we're aware of them, or even doing small gestures like, I'll go through McDonald's and I'll buy the guy behind me a coffee. And that's placing it forward. But giving back for you is for you to really think about the things in your life and the people in your life and how they've helped you. And it might not have seemed like a big thing, but yeah, the universe and Spirit is telling you to definitely give back. And Nova, you're answering yes, definitely. And I'm glad that resonated. My mother has been very supportive. That's awesome. That is very awesome. So it's time for you to give back to your mama and let her know in small ways. It doesn't have to be big ways. Just a simple thank you and a hug goes a long ways. So that's great. I'm glad that resonated with you. Thank you. I will definitely do that. That's good. You'll feel better. Your heart will feel better. And your mama will be very happy. You're very welcome. Thank you. I would love a card, please. Jennifer. Of course, Jennifer. Pull a card here for you. Oh, one just jumped out. I'm grateful for your insight. Thank you very much, Nova. Thank you. Okay, so the card that I pulled for you, Jennifer, is in general. And, sorry, I'm not very good at this. It's called Ancestral Wisdom. So the card's telling you that they're your ancestors, and because they've worked or walked many years on this earth. Thank you very much, Gabby. Our ancestral wisdom comes from our ancestors that have walked on the earth before us. And this card is telling you that your ancestors they're reaching out to let you know that they've passed wisdom down to you through generations. There's been challenges like there is in every family, in every generation, but ancestral wisdom is something that we take for granted, and we don't realize that the essence of our being comes from generations before us. And the wisdom that has accrued from all of our ancestors and all of the challenges and journeys that people have gone through before us, it gets passed down. So just for you to be aware that, there's a lot given to you, and to be aware of that wisdom that's being passed down to you, and to embrace it, and to really, bring it out into the world. And when you look at things, look at them from maybe a different perspective, because the wisdom that they're trying to reach out or passing down to you is something that's like an awakening inside of you. So just be aware of that that you've got a lot. And Jennifer said, wow, thank you, Jennifer. And your past experiences, it's a legacy, and they're here for you permanently. So please remember that. And thank you for asking for a card. Well, we just have a couple more minutes, perhaps one more card or no, I'm not really sure.
We're going to talk about your sites where people can contact you, because not everyone wants a public reading.
Yes.
So okay. Put your links up on the screen.
Okay.
So if anyone would like to contact Psychic Grace privately, a private reading, you can contact this link.
Yes, Grace Through Guidance 3@gmail.com. You can certainly reach out to me there.
There we go.
So Facebook. Sorry, it's facebook.com, grace.guidance.56. So please come on board and say hello. And if you'd like a free reading, I'd be more than happy to bring spirit in and let you know what's going on. And Jennifer says, thank you. You're very much, Jennifer. You're very welcome. Thank you, Jennifer.
And we'll get your other link up there.
Sure.
Info at Grace. So yeah, please, if anyone wants a private reading, please contact Psychic Grace through this link also. Oh, the info at graceguidance.com. Yes, sorry, I gave the wrong one. I gave the PayPal account. Yeah, info at graceguidance.com. I apologize. That's okay. But I want to thank you for tonight's show, Psychic Grace. It's been great having you on Across the Veil. And thank you to everyone that's tuned in across all our platforms. And we will see you this time again next week.
That's great. Thank you very much, Kat. And thank you, everybody, for coming by. God bless.
Have a good night to everyone, wherever you are. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching a Guiding Raven Media production. Please like, share, and comment. We look forward to seeing you again soon.